Welcome back to the Property Strategist podcast. In the building, you got your boy Kenny.
Got your boy Akin in the building.
Goats in the building.
Akin still wearing shades.
Come on. I'm feeling like Wiz.
I
You not got the tickets for Wiz this week, so I'm feeling like Wiz. Got tickets, boy. First, level 1. Level 1, baby.
I get tickets.
How much was it?
Don't watch me.
How much?
Don't watch me. Oh, it's only £60. Level 1.
There you go.
Going with my sister.
Let's catch out there.
Yeah, well, I'm going with my
Fall for the
sister.
bait. Well done.
I'm going with my sister. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going anywhere else. But you guys, you're not going?
Nah.
And we even try it. Obviously, I wanted to go.
You was on holiday,
It
though.
seemed long. Exactly.
Yeah,
It
you was on
just seemed
holiday.
long.
Wait, if you can get me a ticket,
Ticket,
I can
yeah,
pay
I'm
for
there.
it.
You're buying resale now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And you're probably paying
Are
£2
you
bills.
standing
man.
or is it seated or what?
It's
is
seated,
it?
bro.
Yeah, see, because I have to
calm.
sit
I've
down.
got pretty good
Big
seats.
age. I should be standing. Hey.
Hey, with the 19-years.
Calm. So this one's a bit of a freestyle. We've got
Come on.
just some updates.
Just some random updates, some general chat.
Then we'll chit chat, catch up, see what's new.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's new to the market, guys?
What's new to the market? You got interest rates that are as low as ever.
Okay.
You know, right now it's like lenders, because everyone's low right now, they're having to offer new services, new things just to attract people. And they're just getting lower and lower and lower and lower. So it's a bit mad and it's crazy because before COVID, it was nothing like this. And now it's like you'd think, things are going to be worse. They're not going to be offering more. Because at the start, they were saying no to a lot of people. But now it's like they say take. So it's just a bit mad right now. What do you think about that?
How's it been like going to viewings and going for properties? Because I know it's been for me.
It's been aggressive still.
Yeah.
I think literally for the past couple of months, I haven't been as aggressive when it comes to like trying to get a house or buy next. I've been kind of taking a step back because I just know people are overpaying for stuff. Like there's a lot of emotional people that have spent the whole pandemic going on YouTube.
Can you blame them?
Watching property stuff, families and all of that, and people are seeing that property is sick, like kind of thing, and some of them are going in and just buying, paying
any stock
just to
get involved
in property, and obviously that's affecting like other investors because we're seeing that that was only worth 80k, but you just paid 120 for it.
Do
you know what I mean? So I've been seeing a lot of that, and at the same time, it's hard from the outlook because you're looking at it thinking, I want that property, but people are overpaying for it, so you can't just get.
I do feel for the first time buyers a little bit because they're in this aggressive market, and as a first time buyer, you're not as you're a bit more laid back, right? You probably want to take more time making a decision. It's more of an emotional decision, and you're competing with investors that have got multiple properties that are just bidding over the odds just to get it, and it's like it's kind of pricing people out, and so that's been probably one of the negatives that I've not liked to see from the market and stuff like that. But
I hear that, and there's a stat as well. The number of mortgage deals offering a 35-year or over term has increased by 70% in just 2 years. So that's since COVID started.
Wow.
70%.
Wow.
It's increased by that much. So it's like everyone's trying to get a house now. Everyone's trying to get a house. And there's another update that I want to talk about eviction notice. And I'm sure you guys know.
How has that affected any of you?
Yeah, I had to serve Section 8.
The other day, because I know what you're.
Section 8 for them.
Couple.
You explain, go on.
Basically, the person owes rent, so you have to, if you have a reason why you're evicting them, such as they're in arrears. So this person's been in arrears for over 8 weeks. So it was like, okay. To be fair, he's been paying way before COVID. He was paying fine. COVID struck. It was up and down. You set up like a weekly payment for him. Was doing that, and then it got to a point whereby he just wasn't paying. Basically, story. Okay, I got a new job. Okay, cool. Okay, I lost my job. Okay, so bare stories. So it got to a point where like. By the way, he's been with us probably about 4 years now, though. So I gave him the benefit of a doubt because, like I said, everything was smooth sailing. And then it got to a point, and this is a property that we manage for on behalf of somebody. So it's like, there's so much you can do in it. Like, you give them the benefit of a doubt, but you got your investors saying.
And you try to do payment plan. You try to do all of that.
All of that. Did payment plan.
It's not working.
Listen, we didn't get payment for a good 2 months, and we were still not cool with it, but as in was like, okay, do you know what? I understand. He kept saying, come with stories. So it got to a point, it's like, I went to see him. I said, look, I actually went to his house. I got there, in fact, I see 2 dogs in the house. And obviously, this is a house that
no pets
we're not, no pets allowed. So But when I say these are dogs,
Big proper dogs.
dogs, as in no, as in he's half. No, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this big, because even for him to get to the door, wrestling the dog.
Oh, I hate that.
Listen, why are these owners like that?
And obviously,
him
I didn't
away,
know
like-
this, but the thing is, I knew about the dog because the dog belonged to the next door neighbor.
Okay.
So when
shook when you went in?
of course I was. I didn't go in.
Yeah.
I didn't go in.
You try to come with your big voice, like, oh, actually,
Literally, I pulled up there, and then it was like, I wouldn't even plan to go in there because I didn't give it 2 hours notice. I just wanted to see if it was there, just have a chat. And as soon as I got it, they said, "Oh, you can't come in." In my head, I'm thinking, okay, you got a dog because I can see you wrestling the dog. Number 2, I know the house is in a state kind of thing. So, like I said, we've had this tenant for a good 4 or 5 years, and it's been calm. But so obviously, I pulled up there, had a chat with him, like, "Yo, what's going on?" And he's like, "It's just more story," because what he said he was gonna do was he was gonna borrow some money from his brother.
Yeah. I heard the whole story. Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I mean, of course, I did the story.
He's gonna
but,
borrow money from his brother, and then obviously he got to it now. He's saying, my brother. Okay, I'll tell you, I don't really get on with my brother. But you told me he's gonna borrow.
Brother, so it's just story time, more story time, man. We call them sound boys. That's what we call them.
Literally. So anyway, so after that conversation, it was kind of clear that this guy is not really gonna pay. So let's just do the right thing. So I served him a Section 8. Literally pull up at his door.
So was he not trying to leave then? That you had to serve him that Section 8?
No. He said he was. He said I'll leave and at X date or whatever. Yeah,
And he didn't.
Like, no. He hadn't gotten to that. But there's no point. I can't just based on his words. Like he might not. So when it comes to the date,
got you.
So obviously I made sure because he's lied in the past. So I made sure. Okay, serving Section 8. Obviously you have to take a picture, timestamp it as well, just to make sure if it does ever go to court, you can physically. So
Exactly.
he wasn't in when I served it. Actually, no, it wasn't. Like, I actually physically gave it to him. Actually, no, it wasn't. He didn't open the door. He didn't open the door.
But he was there.
He didn't open the door. I posted it. Then I called him. Obviously, took pictures and whatnot. Called him. Yeah. His voice was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, what's the problem? Like,
Energy.
So yeah, energy. I don't know. I'm a big man.
Yeah, you're here the wrong, you know.
I was playing good cop with him for the longest. I was doing good
Should have
cop
brought me
with
on to
him
do
for
the back cop, bro. I would have done it for you, bro. I would have done it, bro.
Come with that.
I would have came. The hoodie and shades, fam.
Come with that. And then obviously I said, I've just served you notice, by the way, so have a look. He's like, all right, okay, cool. And that was it. That's the conversation done.
Okay,
Cool. Yeah, so that's important. I think that obviously with the eviction ban, there's a lot of situation whereby you need to give them 4 months. Yeah. But in a situation like this, whereby he's been over, I think it's about over 8 weeks.
Oh yeah, cool.
So we only needed to.
And I'll
give him
even
4.
go through that as well because I've got a story as well, just so that people know. As of June the 1st, tenants are meant to be given 4 months notice. So back in the day, it was just 2 months.
Yeah.
So now that's changed. And during that fixed term of the contract, you can be kicked out if you fail to pay the rent, which he wasn't paying, and or if you're doing anything nuts, like you're breaking stuff, you're being a weirdo, you're doing stuff in the house that you shouldn't be doing. So there are ways that you can get them out before then, but obviously it's just going to be tough. And I had a very similar situation to yours. There's a place that I manage, and the guy had been there for like 5 years, no stress. But then the past like year or so, things have just been a bit shaky. So you told me, okay, he's just going to be a bit late on this one. But I thought, this guy's been solid the whole time. Like, there's no reason why he shouldn't pay. So obviously he was a bit late. Then the next month, that's when stories started. And then he owned up and said that he hadn't been at work for a year.
Wow.
He'd gone through his savings. And obviously I felt bad because me and him were cool.
Yeah.
So I had just been like, good cop. And it was like, I had just been with him. And then he goes to me, yeah, I haven't been at work. I've gone through my savings. He had a wife and a kid. And I felt bad because I was like, I have to do what I have to do. You know what I mean? But this guy, he knew his rights. You know them tenants that know their rights, so you don't even want to play
You
with
need
them.
to give me 24 hours for
He would tell me. He would tell me everything before I even tell him.
You serve me
need
with
to
this.
do this. He'll go and link the website. That's it. He's a serious guy.
way.
So I knew getting this guy out's going to be difficult anyway. So when he told me the date, he said, so he goes to me, I'm going to move out by this date. And it was like a month and a half after he had missed his rent. So I just confirmed. So just to confirm, you're not going to pay any rent till then. He said, no. I said, okay. okay.
Okay, sir.
I mean, it's better you move out in 2 months
Yeah,
than you
for
take
real,
four, and then it's a process, and I'm having to do a madness. So
it's always better when you can agree that, okay, do you know what? I'm happy for you to stay another month or so, but just please, when it comes to that month, because it's long trying to get them out.
It's a long thing, man. It's a long thing, man.
I had to tell landlord, listen, you know how this guy is. If you don't want stress, just let him go. Just let him have his
I think
time
you just have to take it as part of the. This happens in property sometimes,
hard, but it's just one of those ones you just gotta take the L's, man.
This is it, man.
Just move on, man. Do you know what I mean?
What about house prices?
Yeah, I mean, house prices are moving mad.
Apparently, it's the highest the house prices have been nationally since 2004.
It's crazy, man. Yeah,
no, mad that is.
It's just because there's different people on the market.
Yeah,
first time buyers.
yeah.
You got the investors. There's more investors that want to buy property. You know what I mean? Property is popping. It's cool. Like, do you know what I mean? You see how many YouTubers talk about property these days.
This is it, man.
Because of all of that combination, everything is just going up.
Exactly,
right
man.
now.
Can you believe, like, after a year after COVID, where we thought it would be down, it's high as it's ever been.
Crazy.
Like, it's crazy how everyone, like you said, different people from different spaces, different backgrounds, just get involved. Like, there's the barrier to entry is almost like lowered because of the education aspect.
And
then also
exactly.
the fact that first time buyers just want to get in the market, man.
Oh, it's crazy. House prices have just gone.
What's your advice though? Like, obviously, with people pre in the market right now and saying, do I go now? Do I get involved? Do I wait? Do I like what should I do?
Because I guess some people who are, I would say, thinking about it more are thinking, what about the house prices? Will it go down? Like, will I, have negative equity
too much,
and all that stuff? But what do you say? Like, because I could have told you last month, I could have told you 6 months ago, wait, and then it's gone up again. It's just one of them ones where you just got to make a choice and
get involved, man.
Get involved.
I think especially with people who are first time buying, you're buying a house to live in. If you find a house that you like, go for it. Like,
man.
It doesn't matter that
it's slightly
property
above.
price is a bit higher at the moment. Property prices generally keep rising.
Exactly. So correct itself, innit?
It's gonna correct itself. It's still gonna be on a positive anyway.
Exactly.
So obviously, when it comes to investors, though, I think put the emotions to the side and just look at the numbers. Don't get excited and don't feel like you're gonna miss the boat.
I move quickly as well. There's so many occasions now where obviously as a sourcer, working as a sourcer and working with people, have your documents in order. Do you know what I'm saying? If it's mortgage and principal, if it's proof of funds, if it's proof of address, whatever it is, have it in order and be ready to go. Like if it makes sense to deal, do not wait. Snap it up because honestly, pay slips, all of that, because if not, you're gonna lose out on the deal, and then like you said, it's gonna keep going up, and you think, should have took that deal, and you just should have just regret it. So just be ready to take action, basically.
I say that because tenants, like I had one guy, he came correct. He could have taken this place, and then I asked him, okay, pay slips, statements.
Oh, he's trying to rent out the place.
He couldn't get simple things. Missed out, but it's something that they need.
Just in general, have your documents in order.
Have everything ready, because if you have a good broker, they'll move as fast as you move.
Exactly. Know what solicitor you're going with. Know your broker. All these things, man.
And obviously credit. I mean,
we might go into that, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna go into that. I mean, but like credit, the importance of credit. How is it? Because a lot of people. Okay, if your credit's peak, it's peak, innit? But it isn't. It don't mean like it's a done deal.
This is it, man. This is it.
It isn't the end of the world, but it is something that you should start working on now rather than later.
This is what it is, man. Like even I've spoken to some people and they've said to me, Aki, man, I want to get into property, but my credit is just finished. I'm like, bro, it's
back in the day.
I don't know what it is they did, bro. I don't know. I'm not on that side, so I don't know. But
I
don't know.
Friends.
I don't know what you lot are doing right now. But anyway, but it's just like, don't worry. Like, cool. Like, this is part of the process of getting property. You got to get your credit in order. So if it takes 6 months, takes a year, focus on getting that correct. Pay your bills. Pay off whatever debts you have. Sign up. For all the electoral rolls and all these things that you need to do to get it right. And then if it's a year or two from now, we're all young. Like, there's no pressure to get tomorrow. Take your time, do the correct things, and you will get there. So I just think credit is just, we always speak about it, and it's such a, normal thing to say now. It's such a, I guess. And
isn't it mad how it changes? Like I can remember mine went to 999. I screenshot it so I could frame it, send it to like, hey, if anyone chats to me now, it went to 99.
It's a good feeling though when you get the little notification that it's gone up again. It's like,
okay. And then 1, 2. What's it called? Mortgage things that you do, and then it goes down straight away.
And you know what's so crazy? So other people that think their credit is A1 and they're going through the process, there's been times where they message me and say, actually, I can actually also, we've got a little mark. There's a little story, and then it's like, oh, okay, what's going on now? And then, you know, obviously, eventually, they always get, our brokers are great all the time. Shout out to all our brokers.
Come on.
It's just a higher rate a lot sometimes, and it's just like, ooh, you know, but it's, I mean, the fact that you're getting the property is the main thing, I guess. But
obviously, talking about credit, speaking about credit, checking your credit is so important. And obviously nowadays we live in a time where you want to be able to check things on your phone using apps.
Facts.
And we got a new sponsor.
Come on.
I'm saying we got a new sponsor.
Come on,
Portify.
first one.
Portify,
man.
Like I was already using this app way
I started using it because of you, because you told me about it.
Yeah, because I told Akin about it. So I'm telling you, this app, A1, tells you, anyway, you're going to hear the advert now, so stay tuned.
Roll the clip.
Come on. Yo, Akin. Hey, yo, Gokes. Imagine an app that can track and build your credit score at your fingertips.
Huh?
Yeah, buddy.
How? Talk to me.
Portify. It's a new app. All you do is put in your personal details and then you can link it to your bank account or all of them and literally track all of your payments coming in and out. And on top of that, it gives you your real-time credit score.
That's kind of mad.
There's more though. It's so intelligent that it will send you notifications to say that you're going to run out of money for an upcoming bill.
So what? It basically tells you when you're broke.
Nah, it told you that you need to top up.
Ah, I get you. So it's kind of like having your own personal advisor, but credit.
Something like that.
I'm already with a credit referencing agency though.
Yeah, but with Portify, you get the benefit of building your credit score with all 3 major credit reference agencies in one app.
What, like Experian and Equifax?
Yep.
Okay, big man. How much?
Okay.
Only £9 a month, mate. And it doesn't do any hard searches to leave a footprint on your credit file. So it's really a no-brainer, seriously. Don't wait to build your credit next year.
Or the year after. Start today.
In fact, start right now.
Come on.
Results may vary. See portify.co for more details.
Welcome back to the Property Strategist podcast. We're going to go into our part 2 where we talk about 2 strategies that you can get into property with a lower entry.
Okay.
You know, so first one is